We're 1 month from playoff time, and who better to play than the South State rematch? The Jackets have the Columbia Cougars. We're right here for a doubleheader. Let's talk about it. All right, and Coach Barrett joins the show. As always, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Look, it's time now. Got Columbia doubleheader at the Hive. Talk to me about it.
It's they were tough the other night. We had a good one. Both guys pitched real well. You know, not a whole lot of hitting in the game. They kind of did what we did. Had a lot of swing and misses, and they had the big one pitch, one punch, I guess. Hit that changed the game, and they're going to be tough. I mean, they have some good pitchers on the mound. I think all around we're a better team, and if we just got to be able to compete and extend the game and do what we do, and we'll be okay.
And look, I feel like the identity of the team the whole year has been just handle business, you know. And when you have just the ultimate equalizer, as you said, Trent Buckley, the freshman, he's phenomenal. He's going to be on the mound for either game 2 or 3 tonight. We know. What are some things you can do to just equalize him?
Well, I try to talk to the guys as we've hit throughout the week. It's not necessarily where the ball comes from, how hard it comes. That every pitch still has to get in the box, and we have to just be short to it. We can't get intimidated by it. We can't let pitches go by. We got to be really tough in the box. We got to be really focused, really locked in, and we got to be able to extend at bats when we can, put the ball in play when we can, and find a way to put some pressure on them. And that's something that throughout most of the year we've been able to do, and when we have, we've come out successful. And I don't think they handle pressure very well, as we showed that the other night when we didn't do a whole lot, but the little bit of pressure that we did put, they collapsed on. So that's kind of the game plan, and hopefully we're able to do it.
And so, talk to me about, Logan has been phenomenal this year, and he was phenomenal that game. But Trent comes to the plate, and he hits a 3-run homer. Talk to me about how you can take advantage tonight. You're at your place.
Well, you gotta. That's one of those typical things. If you've been around baseball long enough, it's baseball. They won one pitch in the entire game, and it was a big one, and it hurt. And it's tough one to swallow, but we're past it now. We're not going to sit here and cry and whine. We gotta the conference is too tough. There's too many good players. You got to move forward. There's a lot of one-run games between Columbia and Oak Forest and Silliman and all that stuff. So you can't sit there and do that. We got to get locked in, and we got to get ready for today and battle. It's going to be. This is what this conference is in the back end. So we know that. We just got to be able to handle it.
Well, yeah, Coach Barrett. We've talked about narratives the whole year. But I want to know, what's your message to the locker room going into this doubleheader? Because you know how much it means for playoff seeding.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get invested in a doubleheader. I don't want to get invested in this pitcher or that pitcher. I don't like doing all that. It's about taking one pitch at a time. Playing hard, being aggressive, being smart. When you get your opportunity, you got to take advantage of it. Being able to handle the moment when it's not necessarily on your side. And if you're able to do that and just continuously do that throughout every single pitch of the game, they've heard me say it probably 5, 10, 20 times. The scoreboard will say what it's supposed to say. And if they do that, I'm fine. I don't care what the scoreboard says.
And the scoreboard said 3-2 when you came home from Columbia. Did you walk out of there? Of course you had your head held high, but did you walk out of there just being like, yeah, I think we're a lot better?
Or yeah, top to bottom, I do. I did not walk out of there with my head high, but that was a tough one to swallow. But we're past it. It's baseball. I was proud of Logan the way he pitched. I was proud of our guys the way they played. We had some swing and misses, too many of them. We could have did a better job there, but hey, we're past it. I think our locker room feels good about our confidence and all that. We worked on it, the last few days, and I'm good with where they're at, and we're fine. We're just gonna go out there and play baseball and play it hard.
All right, well, look, Coach, have a good one.
All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And now, what seems to be a regular on the show, Cole Covington, first baseman, do it all. How you doing?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just got done talking to Coach Barrett. This is just so exciting. Doubleheader Friday night, Columbia. Um, I'm gonna be in the press box. You're gonna be on the field. Tell me how excited you are.
Just the environment, like at any Oak Forest game, like it's just special. Like like it just means a little more to the fans because they're not really fans. It's more of a family,
Yeah.
because that the programs have built just over the years. So yeah, it's just like a good feeling to know like everybody's got your back, everybody's rooting for you, even at away games too. So yeah.
So you think this environment can be, typically similar to something like OFA Park Lane basketball?
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, South State against Columbia last year here. That was
I think that was close. I mean,
best crowd I've played in front of.
yeah.
So yeah.
And look, so of course it's Columbia,
Mhm.
Trent, and Logan Buckley. Um, Talk to me about how the 3-2 loss at Columbia went. What you went out of there feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one. I mean, one off one swing.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, he squared up a ball. I mean,
it's almost like you want to say just whatever. Like,
that's right. I mean, that's all you can do. You just got to keep playing. That's what we did. They put up three, and then we came back, put up two, and then Logan got in both Logans got in a rhythm, and
and that's a matchup to watch.
yeah, it is. It was really fun to play behind and play against. But yeah, it's definitely one of them ones where you wish you had a couple more outs to work with at the plate.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you come into the game or the series, excuse me. You come into the series and you know you're gonna have to beat one of the Buckley brothers, correct?
Mhm.
You're gonna have Trent tonight, which even Coach Barrett said this. I feel like top to bottom, you're the better team. It's about taking care of business of the two brothers, and you know it's the great equalizer. Talk to me about Trent and how good he's been, even as a freshman.
Oh yeah, I mean, kid's great. I mean, no denying that. But I mean, we got us. I mean, we don't worry about
Need
anything
anybody else?
else.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
and look, when you have Logan Freche, Cole Covington, Carl Perkins, Ben Burrs, Keegan Kelsey, anybody you want, I feel like they're coming here. You can beat anybody, and it doesn't matter. This is a rematch of the South State champ.
Yeah.
Um, I'm pumped for it. Everybody's pumped for it. But I'm gonna ask you one more question. When you talk about advantages, what are some advantages you can have over the two Buckley brothers, and just as a team overall?
Just definitely. I mean, home field advantage, obviously here. But as far as facing them two, I mean, they're usually heavy fastball guys. When they get later in the counts and later in the game, they'll show more off speed. But yeah, we just got to worry about us. Just play our game because we just take out all the noise that we've been hearing. Just focus on us and play our game. We should be just fine.
All right, well,
Win or lose.
yep.
So yeah.
Look, handle business.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, and here's our fan favorite, number 15, Logan Freche. How you doing, Logan?
Oh, doing good, Daix. How about you? How we feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Look, I go for a fast break right now. That's all I
Oh
can say.
man, the Reese fast breaks, they go crazy.
I know. Look, but let's talk about a fastball here. Trent Buckley.
Gotcha.
Um, he throws what, 90s?
He's 91, 93 sometimes. He really gets in there and is able to fill it up.
All right, so talk to me about the adjustment tonight.
So going into the night, obviously you're gonna see fastballs in the low 90s. There's one thing you have to remember when you're at the plate though, and everybody needs to step in the box knowing this, is that there's a strike zone square, okay, and it has to come in that strike zone square in order for them to win the game. And as soon as it gets in that square, you just have to put bat on the ball. It's going to go somewhere. And it might not go somewhere the first couple of times, but the more you see it, the better you're going to get at it. As soon as it gets in the zone, you got to start whacking it.
All right, so I mean, I love that. I mean, Coach Barrett said the same exact thing, and let's take it back a little bit here. You had Columbia, you lost 3-2. They won the game off of one swing, and I
Yep.
feel like that's what you can dumb the game down to, at a point, because look, that's how they're gonna win games. You're a better. I feel like you're a better roster, but maybe
Absolutely.
they have some top heavy kids that can really hurt you at some point. Talk to me about the homer and how you came back from that.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that the home run was in the third inning. First of all, when you go in and you give up 3 hits and lose a game, It's just not supposed to work like that. That just happens in baseball. But happened in the third inning, and we came back in the bottom of the third and the bottom of the fourth and scratched 2 runs. Very momentum swinging runs too. You know, stole home. Coach Barrett's special, obviously.
Oh, talk to me about who stole.
Listen,
Wait, can I guess call?
it was Cade. It
Oh,
was his little brother.
hey, I mean, hey, it runs in the
it's
family.
one of them.
Close enough.
Yeah. Just swipe the bag. It's impressive. Call's doing it. Cade's doing it. I think Brant's done it once or twice.
Brant Liuza?
Just able to get it done.
Brant gets going. I think
He
it's
does.
underrated. He does. He can get going.
Yeah, so just momentum plays that we're able to scratch runs. And if we can take that momentum and bring them in, that home run does not matter tonight. If we're taking the momentum from the end of the game and putting it in the night, then we're going to have a really good shot opening up this game.
Okay, so I've talked about who I think the leader on the team is, and I feel like Logan, you can be one of those leaders. I asked Coach Barrett what his message was. What was your message?
Not really a message. You just have to play the game how the game is supposed to be played. Like I said earlier, your approach when you step in the box tonight has to be to put bat on the ball as soon as it gets in the zone. And then we're going to go into the next game after we get game 1, and we're going to see a different type of pitcher. We're going to see a lot of breaking balls, a lot of off speed. But it's the same approach. You have to get in there and wait for it to get in the box. If it gets in the box, you hit it to right center field. A lot of off speed guys from that second pitcher.
And look, we focused a lot on game 2 because that's the one we're assuming Trent's going to pitch. But talk about game 3. You got to get down into the nitty gritty. You got get deep into your pitching. Talk to us about some of the advantages I feel like we have with our relief pitching.
Yeah, so obviously we have a very deep pitch staff, and we've been able to use that for all season. We got Gunner starting game 1. Left-handed pitcher. The 2 big hitters for them are both left-handed. If we're able to win that lefty on lefty matchup, then we're going to be just fine.
That's huge.
It's huge.
Lights.
Yes. After that, we have another left in the pen, Brody Thomas. He's a freshman for us, obviously, new to our school. If he can come in and fill it up, he has crazy movement on his fastball. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. If he can go in and locate, they're not going to be able to hit it. Going into game 3, Cole Covington starting game 3. If he can hit the outside corner, no one on their team is going to be able to touch it. Yeah. They have 3 top guys. After that, it pretty much bottoms out. You throw strikes and fill it up. Those 3 guys aren't going to beat you like that. After that, Tyler Mulkey, a lot of good breaking ball stuff. If he's able to fill it up, then we're going to be in good shape.
We're going to get a Benton Burris appearance tonight.
And hey, you got Benton. Benton throws his fastball very well. Carl Perkins throws his fastball very well. We have the pitching matchup won already. It's good to go.
Yeah, look, well, I got one more question. You going to be behind the plate tonight?
Game 3, I got behind the plate. Me and Cole Covington rocking that game.
All right, game 3. I'm excited for it. I'm ready.
Oh, I got you.
All right, well, have a good one.
Yes, sir, Daix. Thank you.
All right, and now that we're past the interviews, we're at our pregame show. Point, how you doing, Gabe?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. Of course, you got a doubleheader here tonight. It's the way I've started off every interview. How you feeling about tonight?
Feeling really good. I think Gunner has a bounce back home game tonight, and game 1, well, game 2 really, but game 1 of the doubleheader tonight. Last time he didn't have that solid of a game, and I think he comes with that dog mentality tonight and absolutely shoves.
And look, if I'm betting on anybody in the world, it's gonna be Gunner Staten, just because you see the character on the field or off the field, and that's gonna translate to on the field. Talked to Logan a little bit, and he said what's gonna be important is to win that left-on-left matchup between, of course, Trent, Gunner, and Brody's gonna be relief for game 1 of the doubleheader. Look, Gunner and Brody that's a really solid duo. Logan said he's never seen so much movement on a fastball. But you talk about that movement, and you saw Brody, for his standards, struggled last time he got to the mound. And so this is a big bounce back moment for both guys. Talk to me a little bit about what you could maybe see out of our pitching of game 2.
Like I said with Gunner, Cole's on the mound game 2. Cole had a really solid outing. He's always been really good for the Jackets ever since he started pitching, really. I think he just continues his success on the mound. Probably I'd say close to 6, 7 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. But I think he limits the walks too. But I think he does pretty solid.
And Columbia's a really good hitting team. Of course, Trent is just, I feel like he's almost on a different level than everybody. He's 6'4" as a freshman. That should tell you almost all you need to know.
Yeah, he's gonna be an MLB prospect eventually.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting that label on him right now. But look, you beat him last year, and I don't see any reason why you can't beat him this year. And
Same place.
look, yeah, you got I feel like you had the better top to bottom roster. Give me the biggest advantage you feel we have tonight.
I would say the catcher Logan Freche. He's just a really solid guy. If we need him to come pitch, he will after catching the whole entire game. He'll get you whatever you want, and I think he does a really solid plate appearances tonight. He has a good plate vision and plate discipline. Doesn't strike out that much. But yeah, I think Logan has a great game.
And
X factor on the team.
look, I love that you brought up X factor. I feel like there's so many X factors on this team, but the one main is how many guys we have that can just truly get on base. And the ones that stick out to me is Cole, Benton, and of course Keegan. Those are the three I feel like that can get on base at all times. And then of course you got Brandt, Logan, and Cole just launch
your power hitters.
Yeah. Gunner, who can of course just launch it. My key to victory, consistency. Feel like you need Brody to get after it tonight. Coming in relief, that's where you're going to win game 2. Energy in game 2, of course, always. You got to come out. You got to come out mad. You got to come out. Take it personal is one of the best quotes that I've heard from Coach Curtis as we believe it was second round of South State against Adams County Christian. He says, "Take it personal that people are doubting you. Take it personal that they say the North is better than the South," which we found out wasn't true, of course. But look,
yeah, two teams in a state championship in basketball.
We're South, yeah. So look, take it personal in game 2. In game 3, you're the better team. Go out there and win.
Yeah, and come out swinging, get the bats hot, get on base.
Look,
score quick.
And if I had to go with the player of the game prediction, I'd go Cole Covington. I feel like game 3, he's just going to be automatic from the mound. I'll let you go ahead and give yours.
Yeah, I'd say Gunner. I said a lot about him, but I really do think that he's going to have a bounce back game because Gunner's that type of guy.
It's coming up.
Yeah. Dog mentality. I said that earlier, but he'll just lock in.
Well, yeah, look, that's all we have for you. I'm Joseph Daix.
This is K. Needhammer.
This is Jack Nation Network. Signing off.